Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Solnox Grimoire of Seasons. It's a tactical deck builder, which is interesting to me. I haven't actually gotten a chance to dive into it yet, so this is our first look at it. If it's interesting, we might play more. There are tiers. There's, of course, it looks like we've got different decks that we'll eventually be able to choose. This one's the Crusader. We've got Going Rogue, Fire and Fury. The Lancer looks like it has the same thing as us. So it looks like there's essentially 3 classes, but 2 sets of builds. I don't think we can actually adjust our deck at the start. Yes, we wish to continue. But we also have difficulties. We will try Designed to be challenging, strongly recommended for first-time players. I think we might go for that. Then we have hard and expert, which are basically probably your hell and oh crap, I want to just pull my brains out difficulties. If I had to take a wild guess, etched into the pebbles of fate are the names of the last wardens of change. Okay. Water flows along the riverbeds, seldom swaying from its predefined path. An unnatural force will stop the river flow. Yet it takes but a scattering of stones to bend its course. Okay. I get what the whole premise of this game is. You're trying to stop the final season from coming so you don't just die. But I have a feeling there's going to be some translation. But yes, it is going to have this standard kind of format. Looks like we can actually see out to the face of death. So it looks like we actually travel through multiple regions and we can see ahead to them all, which is kind of nice. I am curious what the different symbols mean. Most status effects trigger whenever you play a runestone. Okay, others grant passive effects. Runestones are our deck, essentially. That's a brutal encounter. That's a playful shadows wrestle in the darkness surrounded by a thick canopy. Anything could happen, so that's our question marks. These are old woods. It looks like that's a guaranteed encounter at a certain point. There's a campsite that's going to heal 4 health and remove up to 2 runestones. That is not a large amount of healing. We do have a traveling merchant there and there and there. This might actually not be a bad thing. But then we have the Prophet, which gets us ducats, which I'm guessing is going to be what we buy stuff with. You can view our rune stack there. I'm not seeing any indicator of how much money we have on this screen, though. And it gets us a runestone of rare, common, and heal 6 health whenever we finish it. And these are just going to be, let's see if I... Oh, a reward is heal 4 health at the end of a brutal encounter. We only heal 2 in normal. Okay, basic rarity, uncommon rarity. Okay, so that gets us more runestones if we do those. So I'm going to go an easy route the first time, just because that makes sense to me. Despite the serene greenery, the road ahead stirred a sense of unease. No birdsong graced the air, and a stale, bitter taste lingered upon the wind. Morrigan the Unfading may have carved herself into stone, sealing her name in eternity, yet the land still stirred with change. Even stone erodes, even legends fade. The path ahead was a long and arduous one. Troubling rumors of beasts and men twisted beyond recognition. Some, driven to madness, had spread like the wildfire in lands far and wide. Okay. The way was lit. The way to Gondor. Okay. So we have 4 normal encounters. I can count. And then we have a choice of, we could get bad encounter down there or we can get the Whispers of the Past up here. I think we're going to go after the Whispers of the Past. I want to see what the random encounters are. This is your character. Okay. Here you can find information about your health, status effects, and defense. Defense blocks attacks from runestones. Damage from other sources will not be blocked by defense. So like poison and stuff, I'm guessing is going to bypass that. It's a temporary value and will always be reset to 0 at the beginning of turn. So it's just like shields in most other deck builders. We have health. Possible damage is forecasted in red. Heal is forecasted in green. If the health of a unit reaches 0, they die. If they die, it's game over. So if my character dies, in the screenshots, it looked like we could potentially have more than one character. Okay, so the top is the range. Then this is the area of effect, which is the area it's going to hit. Runestones, click on a runestone, select it, and then click on a valid tile to activate it. You can deselect the runestone by clicking unused runestones remain in your hand at the end of your turn, so we don't discard at the end of our turn. We just draw new at the beginning. And each character you play has a unique signature rune. This rune is always in your hand at the start of your turn. Cannot remove it from your rune stack. And this shows the season under your mouse cursor. Okay, so we can change the seasons, which changes how the game plays and how enemies react and stuff like that from my understanding. The season effects are visible on runestones whenever they would be triggered. By playing the runestone, the active season effect depends on the season of the tile your unit is standing on. That's good to know. And these runes change the season on tiles. Okay. So these will actually transform it into a summer. So we're basically changing the elements of tiles as well. It's seasons instead of elements is what I'm understanding from that, although there might be that too. And click on enemy to see its hand. Enemies also play runestones on your turn. The next enemy closest... Okay, the enemy closest to you starts first. Okay. And we have WASD to move the camera, QE to rotate, and mouse wheel to zoom. And this is our rune stack, shows all runestones you currently have on this run. Okay, so we have a few guys up there. I think we want to... How much damage does that do? 4 damage? Ugh. And that one's 3 damage. That's not enough to kill one of them. What do you guys have on you? You have 3 damage and move 3. So they do 3 damage on each swing. Okay. So I think we actually want to go after this guy first. So we're going to do move 3. We're going to do move 2 and receive 2 defense. We're going to do more defense there. Oh, this guy should only do 3 damage. So that's enough to block it. We need to save this other one. So I think we strike and slash. It's not going to kill them, but... There we go. End turn, I think. Yeah, we keep that. Unplayed runestones remain in hand. Do you really want to end your turn? Yes. I want to keep that defense, because he's going to be a little bastard. I do wish we would have saved the AoE for these guys, but we should redraw it unless there is a thing that I am unaware of. Okay, so now it is summer. These guys can move 3. We're going to do lethal on you. These guys can move... It looks like we would get cornered if we went there. They can move 3. So they could actually corner us as well if we go, like, there. I think if we go here, we will not get cornered. And I will go that extra defense. These guys do have fixed stuff there. We can use strikes to kill them. I think we keep the block. Confirm. So he'll do 4. I just realized we almost set ourselves up to take an extra bit of damage there, unfortunately. Because if this guy would have moved 1 more, we would have been boned. Okay, so... 3... 6... 9... Then we crusade up this way. And get 2 defense. There's our 4 defense. And we hold on the slash for a kill. And end turn. There's probably a more optimal way to do this, but considering life is permanent in most games like this, I want to be cautious. Okay, so we are in winter. These give us defense when we stab as well. So strikes are good. This gives us an extra defense as well. So we would be able to block both of these with just 2 blocks. Yeah, this would be enough to take care of this guy. Three damage. And then 3 damage. That puts us at 3 defense. These guys, I don't think they actually have any bonuses from it being winter. I am still going to do this and get a little bit of extra defense. Because I don't trust that. I'm just hoping we draw enough to kill this thing. If not, we do have enough to defend against it as well, so. Okay, so whenever it is spring, we actually get all these. That is interesting. It's going to take some getting used to. Let's go ahead. This guy can go out 3 in any direction. So I think he can honestly get to us no matter where we go. Because that's 3 to there, and that can hit all those. It's 3 to there, and he can hit those two. We could go there. And that means that he can't get to us, I think. I'm going to go ahead and grab that defense up just in case he can. I don't think he can, but better safe than sorry, especially on the tutorial battle. It'd be embarrassing to lose the tutorial battle, so we go there. And goodbye, friend. Pick up 1 runestone to keep. Win a fight without losing any health. Yay, we got an achievement for that. Oh, we have to take one. This is not an optional thing. Okie dokie. I do prefer ones where I can say no. Oh, if health is greater than or equal to 16, receive 5 defense. I wonder if that means if the enemy health is there. I think out of these. Okay, it is if target health. Out of these, I'd rather have Berserk. Because that seems like the right idea. Okay, so we have enough to kill any one of these. That is a melee guy, that is a melee guy, and this is a melee guy. So it's going to be relatively easy guys early on, I think. This is our always active one. Okay. Let's move there. I don't think any of those guys can reach us. So I'll save my block. Actually, I am going to save my 2 AoEs. And we are going to go defense there. Because what I think I want to do is if they cluster up, I want to go hit them with the stronger ones during summer, which is the next season. So if they, like, come right here... Nope, they're not going to cluster up. I was hoping they'd cluster up kind of like maybe 2 of them right there. Okay. So we will go Berserk on you to get Rage. This guy can reach us. We are going to take damage this if we come in like point blank on these guys, sadly. Because, yeah, there's no way for us to dodge that attack. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, even if we use this, we're going to take damage, I think. Because he can come up to there. So there is no avoiding this damage. Shit. Oh, ballsack. If we're going to take it, I'd rather take minimal damage, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to hold ground and hope this is... Yeah, I shouldn't have just sat on those. We're going to take 1 health damage. Thankfully, we do heal 2 at the end of this. Okay, so we're going to be able to punch through this idiot. They're both going to try to go for the opening at our top. So we do bonk and strike. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 would get him to there. 1, 2, 3 will get him to there. So if we go here, we're fine. Confirm. Yeah, it's kind of hard to position ourselves in a way to maximize our damage. Okay, so you are going to go there. And we are going to rip you to pieces, bud. So there's that. We actually just got an achievement for that. I am going to go ahead and block up again just to be safe. I don't think he can do anymore, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we should more than heal up for this. Let's do Strike and Berserk, because I want to... It's not going to carry over to the next fight, but I just feel like doing it. And yeah, we have to choose it. We can't just click confirm and skip past this. We have the same options as last time. I will go... Ooh, I just realized this. This is our boss fighting one. So we have both of those now. Let's see what we got going. Whispers of the Past, and a wooden iron-bound chest squeaked as Fenric opened it. Okay. Earlier, his feet had noticed the freshly filled hole. He'd felt himself suddenly sink slightly while walking, and in a moment of panic, had thought he'd stumbled into a bog, but the ground yielded only slightly, like a soft, spongy cushion. The earth smelled damp and rich, like the underside of freshly lifted moss. His toes sensed the loose soil shifting beneath him, compacting with his step. The thief immediately knew what his weary feet had stumbled upon, and he wouldn't be much of a thief if he hadn't started digging right then and there. Clearly, clearing the freshly filled dirt wasn't difficult. Now Fenric's eyes gleamed as he discovered the jewels and jewelry within. Loot from bandits once again changing hands. Yay, we got money! And our health did not actually go up after that fight. Oh, because it doesn't heal after that fight. Which ones actually heal us? So that encounter heals us. These do not necessarily heal us. Okay. I'll go for the southern. Okay. The tree's massive roots stretched across a quarter of a mile, forming a makeshift mound of tempered bark. A pearl of seasons lay dormant at its center, its full potential yet to be unraveled. Okay, so we have transform tiles into spring, draw one. Out of the tiles that we want, I think Spring Bloom benefits us most. It's spring or winter. Summer lets us kill faster, but we don't have anything that's like Unga Bunga, smash hard. We have just good stuff that builds up. This lets us draw whenever we kill something, and this lets us... This one, movement... Yeah, this one increases our movement. I think it's going to be... We are gonna go... We're gonna go with spring. I mean, it's not spring, winter. Spring is very tempting to get the extra cards, but the extra defense is big for me, I think. I will try the brutal encounter. I don't know if it's going to really do anything for us. Oh, we got a new enemy. What are you? Move 4 and do 2 damage. We got move 2 and do 3 damage at a range. And we've got you. We have an AoE there. It is enough to kill this. Do we have enough to kill... We don't have a way to get out of there is the problem. Otherwise, I would dive in there and go bonk, bonk, kill those two. But we don't have a way out, and that one's going to be a royal pain in the ass. So we're going to dive to the back line. And we do a strike and a berserk just to get more damage on our stuff. End turn. I don't know if we can discard stuff from our hand. It would be kind of nice. Okay, so you're going on the southern path. So this will get us 3 defense. We don't have enough move to get into range of any of these guys either, sadly. Oh, bother. This guy is going to attack us for 2 damage. You're out of range. You're scary. Yeah, this guy's the most scary because he has 3 range. That said, we can move in and get, I believe, 9 defense total. which would block those 3, but not him. But if you move forward, yeah, he wouldn't be able to actually get into range of us. So that would be 3, 5, 8 damage, and we can prevent 9. I think we do go for that. I need more movement tech. And turn. Yeah, we need those strikes to be able to kill off as many of these guys as possible. What does that one deal? Oh, yeah, we have the rage. It's rage against the machine. I'm hoping we get some more defensive ones. Yeah, you're going to be able to attack from there. So we blocked all of it. Okay. So we do 4. Then we do 5 like that. We defeated an enemy with... Okay, yeah, we did kill one with 1 attack. That's an achievement. Surprised there's not an achievement for killing multiples. Okay, so this guy's got 5 health. That means we could kill him with a slash or even a worthy foe. Actually, no, we just move up there and we kill them both. Yeah, we move up there and we kill them both. So we do 5 damage to you. Although I could have probably aimed it there. We do 6 and 4. That works. And now we get... This is going to have an issue of deck bloat really fast. Deal damage equal to your defense. We're not really set up for that, but that would be an amazing one if we would have gone defense. I am going to go with... Ooh, Greek Fire? Yeah, Greek Fire, yes. We're going all damage. This is making me nervous. We are going to... Let's try the boss. If the boss completely wrecks our shit, then okay, but... Although it doesn't look like any of these are a boss. This is just a hard encounter. Okay. So if we do... Okay, 4 damage across the board there. We move 4 and receive 2 defense. We do 3 damage to you. We do 2 defense so we don't take damage from this. And we hold on to those? Yeah. Oh, never mind. That was the wrong decision. That was the wrong play. I should have moved forward one. Because now they're going to do 2 damage to us. Thankfully, we should have an AoE that can just take out both of them. Where are you guys going? Why? What? Okay. Well, both of you are dead. We have move 3 and then move 2 and receive an extra defense. I don't think that guy can reach me. This one can. So there's 4 damage. We're at 6. Yeah, even if they can reach me, it's not a problem. Yeah, they can both reach me. But I can kill one of them next turn. At least the enemies seem fairly consistent in what they do. I did take unnecessary damage on this fight, though, because I was a dumbass and didn't move forward. Okay. So, bonk. 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 And bonk. Okay, heal 4 health, of course. And we get to pick up 2 runestones. I will go with... it's between... I think we go Berserks. I want the Worthy Foes, but... And yes, range is going to be godly. I cannot wait until we get more range. We have another hard encounter up ahead as well. As his foot slid down the vicious tangle of roots, Cormac howled in anger. For fuck's sake! Fenric moved to his side, offering assistance, but was pushed away by flailing arms. When I get that cunt, our own liegeman won't recognize her. The enraged knight began hacking and sawing away at the roots with his sword. Relax, it's a long journey yet. Keep your anger for when we do cross her. Aye, aye. The knight finally broke free without any aid and marched off without another word. Pick up 1 runestone to keep. Oh, we only get 2 from this. I'll go more rage and flesh wound. Draw 1, receive 2 damage. Ew. So we're forced to take that. I don't like that. Oh, we've got new enemies. We've got Cultist Blade, which does 5 damage in move 3. You do 3 healing in move 3, so that guy is kind of useless by himself. Got 5 damage, move 3, so we got a few of those guys. So yeah, these are all damage ones down here. I think we want to move up and take out this guy up here. So we do Crusade up to you. What range are these guys? 1, 1, 1, 1. So those are all 1 range. This guy has a 3 range heal. So we do 5 and 12. And end turn. That guy might try to... Oh, wait. Do we have more enemies to the right? Don't tell me we have more enemies to the right. I think things are about to get really hairy really fast. Okay, we don't have more enemies to the right. These guys do move 3. And they've got 12 health. So I think we go here and get 2 defense. We grab our additional rage. We get an additional defense. It's not going to be enough to stop this, but we will be able to take these guys out whenever they get close. So he's going to do 1 damage to us. Yeah, this feels a little bit overtuned. Just the amount of damage they have versus your defense and the fact that you have deck bloat. If I didn't have deck bloat, I could probably have dealt with it a little bit better, but... Okay. So, stab. And we'll do another rage. So that gets us 2 defense. They move at 3, so none of these guys can reach him except for you. So we want just to block, I believe. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if we move... That said, we can just do Greek Fire. Then move there. That guarantees we can only get hit from 2 directions, and we end turn, and we keep those. And the other 2 are going to have to take long routes. And they're going to be busy blocking each other. Okay, so we didn't... Oh, we can transform things into winter tiles. Which would boost our defense. You know what? We are going to do that. So those are winter tiles. That's going to give us defense for this. So let's go for a strike. We'll go for another defense there. And I am going to... That guy can reach us. This guy can go there. We just go like there, we should be fine. I want to prevent as much damage as possible because I have a feeling the boss is going to be a nightmare. Okay, so that gets rid of that stuff as soon as we get it. Okay. So that guy can move up behind us. We do have... Oh, we don't have enough defense to block him. We're going to be taking 1 damage here. I think. Because, yeah, we only have the 1 movement tech. So I think we come up here and take this guy out first. That way we just guaranteed have enough damage on anything we do to kill the next guy. 2 defense. So we're going to just take 1 damage. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm sold on the balance of this so far. Like I said, if it wasn't... If we didn't have the side effect of... We just kill him. Of some of these other things going on. Oh, that was our ranged attack. We could have actually killed him. Oops. Well, we're going to take the money from that. We're going to... Oh, we have rune removal. Yay. We are going to go... We'll go super block. We do need some more defense. Rune removal, we are going to remove the draw one that deals damage to us. Because that feels like a curse. We get to rest. After a long day's travel, the time had come for a well-deserved rest. Fire crackled softly, the embers casting flickering shadows that danced along the edges of weary minds. As thoughts drifted off, dreams of beautiful, long-lost realms were suddenly haunted by ghostly, twisted beasts. And we do have another rune removal. I think the runes we want to remove are... we want to keep the big defense. The little defense are working for now. But I think... Oh, what do we actually want to remove? Do we want to... Oh, we can remove up to 2. Were we able to remove 2 before? So we do have deck thinning, which is always a plus. So I can go with that. I'm just... Let's see. It's a decision as to, like, which way we want to go with this. Because the slash is better than these, and it just takes up the same slot. So it's not a mana system. And we usually do have leftover damage ones, because we've gone pretty heavy on berserks. So this is almost... I would say this is almost feeling in the same vein as... Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it. Moon Sigil Atlas, in terms of, I want to get rid of these basics and get just all the exotics. The eternal sun burns for all who welcome its enlightenment. Whoever opens their heart to the words of our prophetess shall receive everlasting life. Since the dawn of time, the ears of the desperate have been fertile ground for the deceptive seeds of hope and salvation. A strong will may withstand temptation, but when the shadows grow long and cold creeps into the heart... When the shadows grow long and cold creeps into the hearts like an icy wind slipping through the cracks of a wooden shack on a winter's day, it becomes all too easy for the whispers of heretics to take root in wavering souls. Morrigan's missionaries reach even the most distant corners of Ascendiel. It is long past time to put an end to the spread of their lies. Even the densest clouds are eventually pierced by rays of light, but an eternal sun will burn the earth to ash and plunge it into darkness forever. Okay. Oh, we got big boy. Transform tiles to corrupt. Corrupts your 2 leftmost, rendering them unplayable. And then move 3, receive 1 rage. So he's just a bitch, is what I'm getting from that. If I had to take a wild guess. I'm just not sure what our optimal strategy is. Let's see. Oh, and its pattern says it is a straight line, whereas on the map it shows it as that. These guys are just trash mobs. That guy's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, so we have movement. So he's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. We have Greek Fire. We're going to hold on to the Winter Bloom. Do we just go into his face and hope for the best? I think we actually might. Unless we move back. Hold on to all of this. I think we're going to bait them in. Come closer, fools. I think they're scripted to stay far apart so that your AoEs are just worthless. I don't like that. There should be smart and dumb enemies whenever it comes to whether they react to you doing shady shit. Because this guy's just going to negate our left ones. And he's going to keep healing over there. I did make a mistake. So what I want to do is I want to take you out. So we've got 4 defense. You need to take 5 damage. And then we throw 4 damage in on them. They're both going to get hit on us. We've got 6 defense going for us. So we're going to take... Why does that do more damage? Oh, because he's... What? Oh, because he received Rage from Seek and Destroy. And then you're going to do 3. So that's going to be 10 damage. We've got 6 defense. This is going to suck. And hopefully we can get outside of... Oh, no, it is a line, despite it showing differently. That is fucking stupid. I don't like that. That is bullshit. Whenever I hovered over it, it showed a different shape. Okay, so we move to... So now we have this available. We're going to transform. And we are going to do... Berserk to you. We're going to do an extra 3 defense. Because we're going to be taking a lot of damage on this one. We do an arrow on... I think we do an arrow on you. That'll get us 7 defense. So if we stay in a line from him, he just doesn't do as much damage. That's interesting. And the season change does not get rid of corruption, sadly. So he's going to get to do whatever he wants to do. Thankfully, we can move. So we want to go there. We chop you down. We do super block on ourselves. And wail on him. We should be able to kill him next turn. Yeah, that was a lot more brutal. We're going to go ahead and heal the 6. Get our Ducats. Runestone. Ooh, 12 damage. Deal damage equal to your defense is still very tempting. Ultimate block or ultimate strike. I think we're going to go for an ultimate strike. Because we do need way more damage. I am going to go with a... I think I'm going to continue with the winter tiles. That way we can focus a little bit more on offense. And we are going to hit this traveling merchant. A curious man whose greed overcomes even the most rudimentary instinct for survival. Any sane being of a merchant's means and status would have already fled these lands long ago. Such curious men did not exist. They were more than keen to do business. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what he has. Okay, we can re-roll, but we can't get rid of things. Once played, this rune says remove from the rune stack for the remainder of the battle. That is not worth it. Slash isn't worth it. None of these are worth it. Arrow's pretty much the best thing here because it's ranged. And it is just a ranged small attack. And I have a feeling it's going to be very much not what we want. So yeah, we just go. And I think... Do we give the merchants a second try? I think we do. I think we go doop, 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 and then hit the merchant up here. Because we might get another removal there. So we'll heal 4, and we'll do a rune removal. We are going to get rid of a basic strike and a basic block. Do we have another camp anywhere near here? Just there at the end. So this almost feels like the play is to avoid encounters. Okay. Look ahead. There's something on the ground, Fenric murmured, trying not to attract any unwanted attention. The knight cautiously prodded it with his sword, turning over a half-rotten corpse. Let this be his burial place, he said, twisting the blade in the dead man's guts once more to ensure he was truly dead. We have no time to waste, Cormac uttered, now standing upright with confidence, assured that the cadaver was no threat. Okay, so we got some more money. We're building up our money. I'm very tempted to just take Whispers from the Past instead of another fight. Oh, wait, that encounter has removed runes. Okay, so they have different rewards. Yeah, removing runestones is what we want, so this is probably a good thing. Oh, and we can hold down the middle mouse button to actually see these. There is a guy strung up from what looks like being burned. Let's see. So we've got 12, 12, and 12. These are all 5 damage, move 3. They've got some corruption. And there's a little one over there. We don't have a lot of defense on this opener. We also don't have a way to get to this guy over here. I think we want to limit enemy interface. So I'm going to do 2 defense there. This guy moves 3. That guy moves 3 to there. Yeah, we have to just go here. And end turn. I hate being on corruption. It sucks. But maybe, just maybe, they'll cluster up and we can do a big murder? They did cluster up. Can we do a big murder? Oh, we did get this. We don't have enough to kill them, but... That's 1, 2, 3 to there, so we'll be able to be flanked as a problem. I mean, I am going to go ahead and just bonk. We will go there. Oh, we should have done that after moving through because we would have been able to do 6 damage. Okay, so... Yeah, we do 7 and 5 here. We only have 2 defense. One of them is going to get to hit us. But at least we're not on corruption. Yeah, we're just taking we're suffering a bit too much damage. Thankfully, we have had the opportunities to recover it so far. But at the moment, this just feels harsh. Okay, so they're splitting up. That's actually good for us. Okay, so we have move range up. I am going to go ahead and transform into Winter. And this guy has 8, so we need to do Stab, Berserk, get Rage. Currently sitting at 2 defense. So I'm going to get in this guy's face, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and move 3 to there to get a little bit more Winter's defense. And then we're going to move there to get this. I wonder if Corrupted Ground... I don't think Corrupted Ground impacts them, unfortunately. I think they get to retain their abilities regardless, sadly. Okay, so we do Stab and Death for the next lethal. We move there. We get up to 5 defense. And hold ground. Ultimate strike of 14. Yes, please, and thank you. Huzzah. That's our good one. And rune removal, we are going to remove... I think we remove another strike. It's only 1 that we get to remove here, sadly. But I think the strikes are our weakest. And then it becomes, do we go to the Traveling Merchant or do you just do another Whispers of the Past? We'll try the Traveling... Oh, and they're going to force 2 on us. We'll try this. Yeah, it's... I mean, aimed shot is good. Arrow's just the weaker version of it. You know what? I will take the range. But we're going to have to take 2 unnecessaries here. Okay, so that... oh, we've got... Okay, so we got new enemy up here. Move 1 for damage at a range. He's a little scary. Teleswitch, dash, push, and pull do not affect this. This effect is permanent. Okay, so that guy's immovable. He doesn't have anything we can do to him like that. 6 damage, 7 damage for Berserk. I think we move here. We do Berserk on you. He's got 3 movement, so he can move there. Neither of you can get to me, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if I go there, you can. Because he'll go there and be able to hit us there. You won't be able to. You will, because you'll come there. Yeah, there's no way for me to get away from this guy. So I think I do just have to murk his face. And do we sit on the 2 defense, or you know what? I'm gonna just roll. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna try and get non-defense. I want this guy to get to me long before the big guy does. Okay, so that's 7 damage. We don't have another move, unfortunately, but we do have a big-ass block. So 4 damage, so that'd be 9. We would still... oh, no, we have 2 defenses, so that's 8, 10. So yeah, we can take that. 6, 2... aimed shot in on this guy. End turn. And yeah, I think corruption just helps them, sadly. And you're going to do 4 damage. Okay. So you get to die. He only does 4 damage, so we could get up into his business and just go ham on him. And I think that, yeah, that hits us as well. So AoEs we do have to be careful of. Okay. Out of these, aimed shot. And out of these, move 4. Although we're probably going to get rid of that move 4 if we have the choice. I'm going to keep it on the winter. We're going cold. So you runestone, or I'm going to go for the encounter that gives us healing at the very least. Okay, so we've got 3 melee guys up there. Got Rage Boy, so Buffer and Big Boost there. Okay, so we need to move 3 to there. We do Greek Fire, Berserk, Crusade forward to you, Ultimate Strike. And I'm going to burn the block just so we draw full hand. Okay, so whenever they can't go somewhere, they get very confused. Okay, so those guys move 3, so they can move down to there. So I think I go there for now. They're just out of aimed shot range. We have Winter Blooms for drawing next turn in case we need it, so yeah, confirm. I think that's the play. Am I good at this game? No. This is my first time trying it, my guys. Okay, so aimed shot 1. We do a winter there. We crusade. Okay, so that guy's 1, 2, 3. So he would be able to get in range of us. Do we have... I need to deselect that. So we've got lethal with a slash. So if we can get that, we can hit both of them with it. So that's brings him down to 7. Then we can kill you. Yeah, I think we can actually do this. So we crusade to there. We do slash there to finish you off. We transform that into winter tiles as well. There's our aimed shot, but do we take the aimed shot or do we take a berserk? I think we take the aimed shot at you. Because we have enough berserk to kill this guy. And we would have needed 2 berserks to kill the other guy anyway. Keeping track of this stuff up here, confuzzling to me for some sad reason. Fireball is only 2 damage? It's still ranged, but this is at least semi-thinned. Exhaust is nice. Okay. What do we have? We like our bigger moves. We like our bigger blocks. We definitely have to keep the move 3 in there. Think we get rid of one of you. I think we keep the Winter Blooms because they replace themselves. We're looking at deck thinning now. Aimed shot is good. Super block is good. Berserk is good. Arrow's a little bit weak. Greek fire is a good range. We like our ranged. I'm going to go 1 block and 1 strike gone. Because we're leaning into wanting to be under winter as much as possible. We have so many ducats. The voices of lost souls whispered in the wind, their words little more than breath echoing through the barren walls of empty alleys. They do not fear fire, for they have already burned. They do not fear death, for they have already died. What remains when the end is neither an end nor a beginning? Yeah, okay. Dead flesh to mud, shattered stone to dust, charred wood to ash. Superstition may have nested in the hearts of the weak, feeding their fear like ravenous shadow. But the wardens knew neither doubt nor mercy. The time had come to force the old laws back into the world with an iron hand. Oh my. Okay. So I'm guessing... Okay, so that is move 3, and he's got a 6 damage line. Okay, so it just shows like where he can place it. That is showing this range. This is showing the actual attack. You've got 6 damage and slow. What the fuck does slow do? Range is decreased by 1. You've got burn. Unit receives 1 damage whenever it plays a runestone, increases by 1 each turn. So that guy's just going to burn himself down over time. But it's a very, very small corral. And these guys have a lot of life. They're all burning right now, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna winter up there. This guy does 6 damage. We have 4 defense in here, so we're gonna have to move up there and do some of these. Yeah, and we don't have the extra movement to get up close to him either. So it is arrow and aim shot. Which is, we could do 14 damage or we could do 10 damage. I think we go here. And we do 10 damage. That gets us up to 4 defense. This gets us up to 7, which lets us resist that. Your range is 1, and it is just a single point. You have a move 3. Oh, he can get into our range. Oh, shit. My brain is dumb. Okay, so he's gonna do... We're fucked. Can I retry? No. No, I cannot. This is gonna hurt. At least we'll soak some of the damage. We're gonna get slowed. They are burning, thankfully. He is gonna build up slow on me, which means I need to kill the slowing guy first. Okay, so this guy, I think, only moves 1. Yeah. And he has a range 4, 6 damage shot. Okay. So that guy does 6. Do we take a lot of upfront damage to guarantee guys go down? We got 6 defense, so we can block 1 hit. It's 10, 16, 21. So we have 21 damage in stock. So we're going to have to just take the slow, I think. So we do... him with 5. Then we do... Oh, we have to do all of them to kill this guy. Yeah. Does that apply at the beginning of turn? And then we go super block. That'll at least keep us from taking damage this turn. We're going to be slowed to hell. And yeah, I don't think that ever expires, sadly. Okay. We're going to be at least getting some defense here. Oh, all the slow move. Okay, so this guy is just a ranged bastard. We do have ultimate strike. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust that. We're going to be getting 4 defense from those, 5 from that. So that gets us up to 6. So we can resist one of these hits. Plus we can get 3 from there. So that's going to put it... 2 from there. That's going to be 8 defense. So that mitigates it somewhat. I think we are going to go ahead and just burn that. Reek fire there. We do 14 damage there. Move 1. Move 2. Move 1. End turn. He's going to get in range of us and slow us again, but now he dies. This other guy can't quite reach us yet. The thing is, can I stay out of his range long enough for him to just burn to death? So yeah, his range... He'll move... Yeah, we can't stay out of his range forever, sadly. Transforms... No, we'll go ahead and we'll hold on to the Winter Bloom for next turn. So his movement range is going to get him... Yeah, he's going to have to take 2 turns to get closer to us. He might just die over time. And then we'll go like there. Because he's not going to be able to get in range to actually hit us this turn. And I don't think we can get up to 6 defense right now. Although... That would be... Yeah, we can't get up to 6 defense right now. So I think we just end turn, confirm. And then try and run from him one more turn. Of course, he takes that every single time he plays a runestone. So he's got to play a runestone to move. So if we just don't move... And yeah, we don't have any of our range attacks. End turn, confirm. He should just die. Run away! Yeah, we definitely need to heal 6. Ducats. Runestone is... We'll go for another ultimate strike. And another Winter Blossom. I'm sticking with the Winter. The Winter is actually working with my strategy a little bit. Okay. Anything could happen there. Don't have a lot of removals. Another Traveling Merchant. There's a removal there. So I think we go along the top and take on the Brutal encounter, this encounter, and it just immediately replaces them. Oh, and then we get another remove runestone one. So those are going to be good. And we have another camp there, and then we're at the end. So yeah, I think we go along the top. Whoever still works here must be in the service of Morgan. Okay, mistrust event. Okay. During Herondal's golden age, the merchant quarters had been the busiest and wealthiest part of the city. To the pigeons above, it must have looked like an ant nest, streets constantly filled with people and carts transporting goods and ducats from one place to another, day and night, always in the pursuit of profit. One would have expected this place to be dead and empty now that Morrigan was in control, yet, to Morwenna and Cormac's surprise, one of the shops still appeared to be open. Even here, there is still coin to be made, Fenric stated matter-of-factly. Oops. The question becomes, as I throw things on the ground, do we step in and accept them? Or do we mistrust event? What does this actually... It doesn't give us any hover information for that. Or mistrust evident. I'm gonna step in. Who is foolish enough to wander through these lands? Oh, it's a bald man. Okay. Who is foolish enough to wander through these lands? A stocky bald man greets them, eyeing them warily from behind the counter. And who is foolish enough? Oh, and who is foolish enough to stay here? Cormac retorted sharply. A sly grin spread across the man's face, revealing rotting teeth as he replied, Ah, the sharp wit of a warden, I see. If you don't want me alerting the new city guards, you'll need to pay me generously. Do we threaten, or do we... You know what? I will shop here. The merchant shook Fenrir's hand, revealing mutilated fingers scarred with burnt skin and torn-out nails. Sounds like a fair deal to me. So what are the 3 lost souls like you looking for? Where's the other 2 lost souls that are helping me, my guy? Curious is the man whose greed overcomes even the most rudimentary instinct for survival. Any sane being of a merchant's means and status would have already fled these lands long ago. Luckily, such curious men did still exist, and they were more than keen to do business. A super block is decent. But I'm going to re-roll and see if we can actually get anything interesting. It doesn't look like we really get that much... I mean, Fury's not bad. It's an okay early draw, but for the most part, we're just looking to get rid of cards. 3 came to a standstill. 3 is the 3 characters you can choose from. I know that, but why aren't they all in battle together? 3 came to a standstill in front of the massive wooden gates that had once secured the outer walls of Ascendiel's capital. It was inscribed with 1,000 crosses, too many for them to count. Each cross carved represented a fallen bannerman who had died fighting for his liege. Victims of the last season. They had given their all to hold their ground, but had ultimately succumbed to the corrupting tendrils of rot. Because of its malice, Carmack growled through clenched teeth. Good men, often brothers and sisters, fathers and daughters, are made to kill one another. Morgan's evil knows no bounds, and for this reason, we must put an end to her. As the knight struggled to contain the boiling rage in his chest, the others nodded with silent agreement. Yeah, we got some money. Cool. Another traveling merchant. Got another Fury there. I wonder what the upgraded version of that is. I mean, if we can spare turns, we can just spam Furies. And then we have removals. Yay! Unfortunately, we also get replace. What the fuck are you? 6 damage, push 2. So they're shovers and they move 3 themselves. We've got a little guy that does rage and heal. And nothing else. Okay. So those guys do 6 each. You don't actually do damage, but you do heal at a range. Thing is, we are actually focused in on doing damage. So that'd be 10. We don't actually have enough to kill either one of them. Okay. And your movement is 3 with a range 3? Yeah, you almost can heal them on turn 1. But I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to go like that. I'll just do that as well. Just clear up some of this corruption. So that'll be 10. Okay, we can kill one of them now. So we do arrow, aimed shot, crusade to his toes. We do worthy foe, and then we do a berserk. And end turn. So he's going to shove us back. Oh. How did he do damage through that? Okay, hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Oh, it suffers 4 damage when it collides. Okay. I should have actually read the card. That's my own damn fault. Okay, so exhaust rage. Exhaust rage. Okay, so there's 18 if we need it. This guy is going to provide rage and heal. This guy moves 3. So he'll be able to get into range of us, which is going to allow him to do 10 damage. We can do 18. That said, we could do 9 and just move the hell away. Yeah, we're just going to move the hell away. That seems the reasonable thing to do. Oh, is he going to give him rage? Yep. Okay, so that means we have to kill you. Okay, so it is autumn, which means we get, I believe, yeah, just boosted move range. But we have enough to kill this guy. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves an additional rage. We're going to ultimate strike. And slash. That gets rid of you. And we're just going to go ahead and burn this. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a big one of those. Okay, so Ducats, we have to pick up a runestone. We'll go with another Greek fire because that's actually working good for us at a range. And we are going to remove. What is the one that I hate seeing? Personally, Slash is not being very useful to us. We have better... I think it's going to be... The low defenses don't help either. So we're going to get rid of the low defense first. Oh, and we immediately start in a bunch of freaking corruption. Okay, so we've got 2 corrupty boys there. There is not a good path to even go on this. Why is the entire map fucking corrupted? And why is it they've got 17 damage sitting on either side? Okay, this is bullshit, but... That's range 1. He moves 3, so he can move there. So if we go there, he can't reach us. One of you can. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but one of you can. So I guess... Oh, and we can't even get up there. Oh, bite me, game. Okay, if we go there, how many of the... 2 of them can get to us if we go there. All of them can get us if we go there. One of them can get me if I go there. This is a fucking awful map. I'm gonna try something. Yes. Let's see if it actually lets me continue from there. Yeah, it's the exact same map. Shit. And the exact same hand. So they thought of that. That's 11 damage coming in. We only have bad choices. Congratulations. In turn. Nothing I can do about it. I literally just have to soak the hits with my face. Which I think is kind of bullshit. This one feels extremely overtuned for what's listed on the fucking map as a normal encounter. This feels like a bloody boss encounter. And yeah, they transform stuff into corruption, which means I can't escape corruption. Let's see. We have 15. We could get 6 defense there. But we're not going to kill him this turn anyway. So 5. 10. 15. Even if we move, yeah, we've got to just eat the hits, sadly. So that's going to be... Oh, no, we're pretty much guaranteed to die on this one. Can I view the map again? No. I don't know what the right play on this one is. There is literally no way I could actually manage this. Which really pisses me off. There's literally no way I could have handled this. Okay. So 6 damage to both of you. Yeah, there's no way for me to survive this. Can I restart the... Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, we want to return to the main. Continue. Okay, it starts me over here. Yeah, if I go down here, I just take 12 fucking damage, and I can only build up 2. If I go there, I take 11 damage, which I can block 2, which puts me at 9. 5, 10. That would be 14. Still not enough to kill that guy. Although, I suppose I could just do this and hope for the best. Okay, so 5, 10, so 14. Yeah, I have to do all of them on one guy. Oh, wait, we have Fury, of course. So that's 6 and 12. So we need to use 3 of these. So there's our defense plus 5, so we're at 7. We'll do slash berserk. We do 6 damage to you because I hate you the most. This is going to be our leftmost one, so we're not going to be able to use it. So we're going to take 4 damage. This guy's going to keep corrupting everything. We're going to need Winter to remove it. The guys up top will take a couple turns to come down. That said, they're still sketchy as hell. Which I absolutely don't understand why this really does feel like an elite encounter. Was it an elite encounter and I misread it, maybe? Okay, so we do exhaust that to remove 2 rage. That's 7 damage. Think we have to go there. We do... Oh, and... Oh, I'm a dumbass. I can't aim off the edge of the map, so there's no way I can use that to damage him. So, you know what? 7 damage to you. If I can get 2 damage things, I can take them both out. Okay, so there's 6. It knocks me down to 6 there. I haven't gotten a single one of my winters because the game fucking hates me. I just need to get rid of the corruption. I really do not understand why this one started out so shitty. Okay, transform into winter tiles. Exhaust that for rage. 8 damage there. Actually, no, we have another rage there. That'll get up to 9. We slash there. We berserk there. We move into our tiny little corner here. And pray we don't get fucked. Hopefully that does not stay corrupted underneath the winter. If it does, I'm gonna call double bullshit, but... At least they run back whenever they don't have a path. Okay, so it does stay cleared. Okay, so Greek Fire, definitely a throw there. We do 18 damage with you. Get rid of that guy. Oh, and when he dies, he corrupts. Lovely. I did not notice that. At least we have the defense going there. We'll go ahead and move here and block that. And hopefully we will not die from this nonsense. Maybe we'll get another winter soon. So note to self, big stompy guy explodes into more corruption. Explodes. There we go. Berserk on you. Move 2. That gets us up to 4. Do aim shot and kill you. Rune removal. We want to remove... Is there any of these that we didn't like seeing? Not really, but... I think we go ahead and get rid of... Move 3. And then we get both of them back after... Yeah, that was just a basic encounter. So we are at the point where the basic encounters are just elite encounters. Oh, you have 3 skills. Cute. So you can move 6 and do 6 damage. You move 1. You move 1. You do 4 and 4. Do we actually stand a chance on this? Not with them continually dropping me in the middle of goddamn corruption. So we got 6 block. Well, we're going to, of course, bump you out. We're going to move there. This guy's going to be able to shoot us. I don't really care that much right now. And I am going to try and get rid of as much corruption over here as possible, because that's where we're going to want to fight. Do any of these guys cause corruption? Oh, no, yeah, that guy causes corruption. Cute. Does this guy... No, this guy doesn't. So, that guy's a piece of shit. Thankfully, we can one-shot him. Thank you for taking the longest route, which is very confusing to me, but sure. So we take 1 damage from that. You are going to be able to... Oh, you're not. Okay, good. Okay. So we berserk you. We... Okay, so this guy, he can move down 1, which gets that spot in range, unfortunately. So we'd have to move there. This guy will still be able to hit us there. I think we just die. Yeah, because I think at the end of this one we'll be down to 1. No, we're down to 3. And this guy's going to start coming for us. So, arrow you. And let's start getting rid of corruption, I think. We'll drop a Greek fire to just soften him up. We move down there. We'll do the slash just for enough defense to survive. This guy does... Oh, he only does 4 damage. Never mind. We're fine. For some reason, I was thinking they do 6. Okay, so I move there. There. And then ultimate strike. And now we get more fluff to fill our stuff. Greek fire. And exhaust. Speaking of exhaust, I'm getting exhausted by all this. Because we're only going to get 4 health from there. We're going to have 7 health to fight a boss and deal with both these fights. Oh, you fuckers are all down here. I'm going to go ahead and transform my shit into winter. We do have a Greek fire there. Too bad that is just a smidgen out of range. I will go ahead and take my rage. And you know what? Why not? Might as well do some damage there. And let's get back. We're gonna get approached by... Oh, yeah, he's gonna get up to us, isn't he? No, he's not. Just barely out of range. So that guy's gonna get trapped behind the tree boys, which I think is a good thing. And we don't have a way to reach him with that slash. So it's either move up and fight him toe-to-toe. Figure out a way... Because, yeah, we don't really have a good range thing, and he has double moves, so he's going to catch up to us. He does 6 damage. So we need 6 defense. That's going to be womp. So that puts us at 1. This will put us at 4. That means we need to just use 2 attacks. Okay, so that gets us at 3. Come up here, we get 6. So he's going to dash up, and then we're going to murder him up there, and then we're going to have to deal with this other nonsense. I probably should have filtered my hand a bit more. I don't think we're winning this run. I think once we get to that... I think we'll probably die either on this fight or the next fight. Okay. Well, first things first, let's get you. Let's go ahead and do +1 rage and a draw. Get another rage. These guys are going to take a while to reach us. This guy does 4 damage at range 1. So I think we're going to transform that into winter. Aimed shot for 10. Get rid of that guy. This guy, I don't think can get in range of us just yet. We want to save the super block for that. I'm going to burn a slash. I'm going to keep the berserk. Oh, they're not moving. Okay. Do we have a movement? I think that gets us in range, doesn't it? Not quite. So I'm going to super block there. This guy should move towards us. You should not be able to reach us. So yeah, we end turn there. Confirm. Bonk. Even if they were able to get in range, they wouldn't be able to kill us. But now they're in range of both of our nonsenses. So Greek fire. Arrow. We do a winter there. Living in a winter wonderland. And then... he is confused, I think, right now. So we have move 4 and 6. That would get us in range of him. So yeah, I think we do just... Admittedly, our left 2 cannot be used. Aimed shot is just enough to kill him, though, so... we have got a lot of money. Not that that's working well for us. We will get rid of... Are any of these, like... I mean, the Furies are not useless. We do have an excess of them. I shouldn't have bought that many. I think the slashes are probably our weakest. That and Worthy Foe. Worthy Foe really hasn't gotten as much use as I would like. But it's really good against bosses. I think we get rid of a slash. Here's our next fight. We've got, hey, corruption bastards. Seriously, what's with the ramp up all of a sudden? It really does feel like it just went like, haha, I'm gonna shit on you mode. Okay, so we want to go... We don't really have... I guess we didn't start in corruption. Okay, so we got 2 berserks. We only got a crusade. I think I transform that. And I will go ahead and transform this. We do have that guy over on the left as well. Move to... Okay, so we have no defense, sadly. So there's us up to 2. We go berserk on you. Oh, I should have done Worthy Foe first. I'm a dumbass. And I can restart the fight if it goes absolutely tits up, but... There's 2 damage. So we're down to 1. I think we've lost here, sadly. I don't think there is actually a way for me to win this fight. Unless I have really lucky-ass draws. So for our first run, I think I did okay. Well, of course we're going to exhaust. This guy has a movement of 3. So if we go there... Oh, I should have slashed first. You know what? We'll give it one try of retrying this one. But yeah, these feel like elite battles, which is making me kind of annoyed. I could do this instead. That way we get a little bit more defense, so we'd be down to 2. Are those exhaust? I think no, they're not exhaust. They're just played. And those are exhaust. How do I close this? How do I close you? There. Okay, so we move there. That gets us up to 4 defense. We do Worthy Foe. Berserk. So that gets us 6 defense, so we're going to still be at reasonable amounts of life. We use that ultimate strike as a buffer for now. I need to go see what modifier on that guy causes him to explode. Because, yeah, he's got the little symbol on him. I don't know if it does damage, though. I need to hover over that and find out. There we go. It's our turn. On death transforms tiles into corrupt and rage. Okay, so it just turns them corrupt. Okay, and that... Okay, so that's now corrupt. So we pretty much just have to move into his range. So 714. We're going to go ahead and grab that because it's going to boost us up to enough to kill him. Arrow on him to kill him off. We're currently at no defense, so we can't actually run up there and do this. If I had more life, I could run up and just one-shot this guy. I don't think there's a way for me to win this fight. Because even if I run away, this guy has range. So he's able to just hit me from there anyway. Because he can just go there and blip. The only other thing I can think of is maybe try and get into this corner. But even still, there's nothing I can do to stop the corruption. It's dropping my hand size down to 5, so I have way less options as well. Okay. So we're going to winter up here. We're going to get a little bit more fury. We have ultimate strike we could use to kill this guy. We have one movement, though, which makes me very nervous. I'm going to go ahead and keep you like that. Greek Fire for 9. This guy moves 3, I believe. Yeah, he goes 3 and does a swipe. So we can't get away from him. We can kill him. That'll turn the ground we're on into corrupted. But yeah, to kill him, we would need to Greek Fire ultimate, which means we have to get up in his face. We can get 10 defense there. This guy does 6. Okay, so we do super block. That gets us up to 9. We do Crusade. Actually, no, we're going to do Greek Fire first. Crusade to there. Aimed shot. Ultimate strike. That's going to turn this corrupted. Got 15 defense. He's going to block us and corrupt this spot again. So we have our left 2 are just completely removed from us. But we should at least have an attack that can kill this guy. In fact, we have a good one to remove this guy. Okay, so this guy can move 3 so he can reach this side. This one can't reach us from there unless we go there. So we come back to this. Greek Fire you twice. Did we just puzzle out how to solve this one? Are we going to do this with all the fights? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. 2-hour run? I mean, I can live with a 2-hour run if we survive. Oh, just aim shot. There we go. Yeah, we're getting all the money. Rune removal. I'm going to go with a removal of... I'm going to get rid of one of the Furies. We're not having long enough battles to really use those. So continue. Health. Rune removal. We need to remove the other slash. And we need to remove... Do we remove another Fury? Yeah, we're going to remove another Fury. And now we face the face of death. Oh, that's creepy looking. What the hell? Venric swallowed hard. Right in front of the wardens, the earth had torn itself open, yawning wide like a festering wound. A gaping maw stretched deep into the ground as though the mud had given way to an abyssal void. It was as if Mother Nature had turned ravenous, feasting upon her own flesh like a maggot burrowing into spoiled meat. The sight of Morrigan entombed in stone, consumed by the very plague she had summoned forth, neither dead nor truly alive, sent bile rising in their throats. This is no life. Look at her. I'd rather die than exist like this, Fenric whispered, repulsed by what he saw. Cormac spat into the tainted ground in disgust. No, she abandoned the righteous path long ago. To defy death is to defy the gods, and we will show her that no one stands above the gods. Okay, so we've got final boss fight. For easy difficulty. I do feel like those last couple encounters were bullshit. Why do I have a feeling she's going to have different mechanics? Okay, so 120 life. Transforms tiles into corruption. All around her. Spawns a cultist mauler. I don't know what that is yet. You are just a plain cultist. You're a cultist. You're a cultist. Are there enemies behind us? No. If we had healing of some sort, I'd be less worried. But she does 4 damage in a range of 2 of her, so we need to just stay outside of that and arrow her to death, I think. So we're going to go ahead and move up 1. I think that's going to be out of her range. It doesn't actually show what her range is. Yeah, those all say 0 range, so I'm guessing that is literally just doo-doo. At least that's what I'm going to assume from this. So, bomp. Bomp. And I'm going to move like that, just to burn the move out of the way. We are going to have to kill these little guys. But, because they do 3 damage each. And that just corrupts all the things around her. What is a mauler? Okay, so it's one of the 5 damage guys. Oh no, he's 7 damage. He is a stronger version of them. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to exhaust that. I'm going to exhaust that. I should have done winter first. In fact, I will do that right now so I stop making the dumb mistake. We've got super block for whenever that guy gets close to us. We will do worthy foe into a berserk. And you change what you can summon. A red cap hunter. Okay. So I need to focus them down. They're going to be doing that every single turn. So any range attacks we have go in on them unless we absolutely need it to remove something sitting next to us. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, never mind. That is the little rogue guys, isn't it? Yeah. Still a... Oh, it's a new one. Okay, so game. Why are you this way? Okay, so we got that going. Greek fire. Actually, I'm going to move here. Get myself a little bit of extra stuff there. I'm going to Greek fire you. And you. I'm going to ultimate strike you. That gets me up to 6 defense. That one moves 3. So this one will be able to come up and hit me. I have the defense to block that. The other one should move up behind it, but it might try and go around because of pathing. Craghole Bloater, I think, are the explodey bastards. Assholes. Okay, end turn. I need that block on me constantly, sadly. Otherwise, we are just guaranteed death. Okay, so you are going to move up behind him. So where's the crag hull bloater? I wish I could get burn on this guy. Yep, it's the guys that explode. Let me hover over it before taking control of my camera. Undeath transforms into corrupt radius, so yada yada yada. 6 damage, move 3. So that one's not transformed. We're going to exhaust you and get extra rage. We're going to transform into Winter Tiles. So he's going to have to move up to me as well. I think we do Greek Fire here. Aim shot there. Crusade up to this guy and kill him. So aimed shot there. Oh, there's stages of this fight. Great. Okay, so that doesn't seem to have changed anything. It literally just popped an eye. So Greek Fire like that. We move up to Ultimate Strike you. And end turn. I think this is where we want to stay fighting. Oh, what? Okay, so that we were apparently in range of that? Are we within 2? That doesn't feel like we were within 2. Oh, hand wave is range 10. Oh, things have changed. I was not anticipate. Okay, so it changed the skill there. I did not notice that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. So being in range of it is not as bad now. We'll do Winter Transformation. We'll do another Winter Transformation. Seems like everything is just corrupted now. Okay, so that's 18. We could kill this. I am going to go ahead and Winter Transformation again. I'm just going to cast it wherever. It doesn't really matter. We did get another move. Okay. It's 18. Yeah, I think we have to hit this guy. The thing is, we can't move back. This guy just does... Oh, he's ranged. I keep forgetting he's fucking ranged. So I think we do actually just blah, 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 and berserk this guy. And then we have 5. You do 4 damage with that. So I'm going to go ahead. That's 1, 2, 3. That'll let me get into range of him, so that gives us 8 defense. We end turn. That's going to turn corrupt underneath us, though, I think. So we've kind of lost the 2 things on our left. Okay, no. Okay, we are not in the corrupt range. Mauler, I can deal with. It's just it deals 7 damage, I believe. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but not the worst thing ever. We got 3 Greek Fires. We're going to move up. We're out of range to do 2 of those on them, but I think I am going to go ahead and bop there. Do the Berserk. That does corrupt around him. This is fine. Oh, we're going to take damage. Well, I'm going to go ahead and beat the shit out of you anyway. And we'll move next turn to get out of the way. So we're going to take a little bit of damage from the hand. We take 2 damage. That's another Mauler. This is fine. If we can get a Winter, I'll be happy. Yeah, the Maulers are not that scary. They are high damage, but we can kind of back the hell off. Okay, so let's... aimed shot you. That's going to burst another eye, so that's going to change their strategy, I think. I don't think that was a wise idea on my part, but you never know. 4 damage, 1 vulnerable. Fuck you, game. Okay, so we're going to move there. Greek fire. Do we need to super block? Yeah, we're going to have to super block. End turn. Yeah, that vulnerable's going to suck because it's just going to keep escalating. That's a problem. Especially since he summons Maulers every single turn. Or she, sorry. Oh, wait. It got vulnerability, not me. What? Wait. Oh, we both got vulnerability. Cool. That actually works at least a little bit to my advantage. So I think I want to get up close to it now. Okay, so Crusade. We do Worthy Foe. Actually, Worthy Foe kills it. Because it's vulnerable. So does Berserk. So we've got 4 defense. 5 life. This guy can get in range. I misplayed there. I should have moved. Actually, no. There's no way I could have actually moved differently. Let's see, that's going to be 5, 8, 5, 9. So that's going to be 14 damage. There is no way for me to survive that. We'll try this fight one more time. Now that I know the mechanics of it, I at least don't hate myself as much. I think we can do it, funnily enough. Let's see. Yeah, I do need to just click continue. I'm just trying to think over the strategy that I would want to use for this. Because we are sitting at 7 life for the final boss fight. So we start in winter. We are able to pepper it with these. I think we crusade up 1. Maybe I need to be more aggressive. It only does the damage. Right now, it only does damage right there. Whenever we burst the big eye, I think we actually want to be up in its face. And I think I am going to go ahead and burn this move to there. I don't remember what order the cards we got were in it, but I do think we could actually get it by going a bit more angy into its face after that first eye pops. And once it gets to that 3rd stage, it seems all it does is spawn the Maulers. So that's a good thing. Fury, yes. Fury, yes. Transform into winter tiles. I should have done that first. I keep forgetting to do that. think we move. That's 1, 2. Yeah, we move there. And then Worthy Foe, Berserk. And we hold on to that super block. I do think this is able to be accomplished. Especially once we've got all our rage up for that third wave. I think we stand a better chance. Although, this already feels significantly different than last time. So we want to be there. I'm going to go ahead and Winter Blossom. Going to move there. I'm going to a Greek Fire. And do I Greek Fire there? Nah. It doesn't make a difference, so bleh. That gives me enough defense to soak this. This guy will walk up there. You'll walk there. They will spawn their bloater, I believe, next. And I think we'll have the stuff with which to kill both of these, if I remember correctly. I do think I need to pop that eye and get it onto claw mode ASAP, though, so it stops summoning the bloaters. I keep forgetting I need to do this. So we do Greek Fire there. We do Crusade to there. Ultimate Strike on that. And Aim Shot should pop the eye? Yes. That puts it onto the slap. We have enough defense for this one, so we end turn. Here comes the Cultist Mauler. Yeah, the Maulers I'm not as terrified of. They're 7 damage, but I can back the frick off. And I can probably take them out before they're a problem. Okay, transform Winter Tiles. So this one, we want to be getting up in its face. The question becomes... 8 plus 9, that's not enough. This guy can move 3, so he can get there. So he can get... If we kill this guy, he can get anywhere in there. We can Greek Fire all 3 of them. So that is, like, obvious pick. This guy moves 3, so if we go up there, he can't get to us. We can transform that into Winter. We have another Berserk. So we go... We could go Super Block in there, though. That would only put us at 9. Actually, no, it would put us at 12. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, yeah, that would work. So we go in. But I already transformed that into Winter. I should have transformed this into Winter. I'm going to stick with this strategy. We're going to move back this way. That gets us enough defense for his little claw thing. This guy will move forward. You'll move forward. I think we hold on to the Berserks just to get more Engie out of it. Oh, no, you can drop out more of them. Lovely. So it is just, I think it might be random or seeded based on what we're doing at any given time as to which one it drops out. Okay. we've got you. I think we go there. It's us 2 defense. We do double berserk. That ends up with super... I'm going to go super block first. And then we go berserk there. So we get the ability to transform these into winter tiles again. Okay, so we have tools with which to kill this guy. We're gonna lose a little bit of life on this. Then I think we can start pushing in. So he's just gonna keep... She's gonna keep doing her crap. I wish she'd just keep summoning the maulers. What do we actually want to do with this? We have Ultimate Strike. We have Greek Fire. Could Greek Fire up to there. This guy can... they're just still completely, like, keeping me out of fighting range of this guy. I have so many decent attacks if I could just get the fuck in there. Well, we're going to Berserk on you. I think we Greek Fire on... that. But we can't get away from them. Is the annoying thing. So they're just going to kill us this turn. Because we only have 4 life left. And we can go here and be down to 2. $40. If we get a winter, it just keeps doing the bloaters. So that's like the only... Oh, for fuck's sake. You're right in the way. That's the only RNG thing that is there. Is what it's summoning. So we could just get really lucky and get a whole bunch of the brawler fuckers. And not have to worry about it. But now that we've got 1.5 million fucking bloaters that are twice... Well, they're not twice as durable. They're about 50% more durable. And we don't have a way to remove this guy. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do aimed shot on you. Oh, for God's sake, I forgot it. Oh, for God's sake. Well, there's no way for me to win now. I fucking hate that. I can see a strategy where we can win this. But it's one of those things where, like, okay, let's just try and keep re-rolling it until we don't get 90 million fucking bloaters. That is literally where we're standing at right now. And I can't skip this cinematic ever. Let me skip that. That's going to be a gripe of mine. I hate it whenever you have start of battle cinematics. Let's make you skip it every time. Let's make you not able to skip it at all. Okay. So we go there. We do aimed shot. Arrow. We move there and turn. Huh. So you do your corruption, you do your damage. Just won't do coronation because we're not next to it. Get rid of that. Oh, I forgot to do winter. I keep forgetting to do winter bloom first whenever I do that. Okay, so crusade up to there. Of course, we do fury again. We do worthy foe. We do berserk. We do end turn, confirm, we keep the defense up. You do a little bit of damage there. I just... I'm being driven nuts by this. And they just put the red... Yeah, why is that RNG but not my deck? Why? What the fuck? That feels like such bullshit. I'm sorry, but it really does. Okay, Greek Fire there. Greek Fire. Let's go... Do I do another Greek Fire? I need to crusade down to here first. I think... Yeah, we use the Greek Fire on them. And we do Ultimate Strike on you. I save this other Ultimate Strike, I think. End turn, confirm. Something feels different about this one. I don't... Is our deck actually randomized? I just didn't notice it. I don't think it is. So what are you... I didn't... Oh, it's another bloater. So there is no way for me to, like, cancel out them making the bloaters. I just have to get lucky enough for them not to get a million... See? 2 in a row that time. Okay, so here's this bullshit. Here's a Fury. There is... Too bad they are not just a little bit closer to that. That said, I could just do... Blomp. Blomp. Greek Fire there. And then... Maybe move this way? Oh, wait a minute. Corruption only goes out to there from them. Oh, this would put me at 6 defense. He does 4 damage in Coronation. You know what? I'm going to be ballsy this time. Ow. Here comes the 4 damage and then AoE. Oh, it'll actually damage the enemies too. Didn't even think of that. And there's a second frickin' bloater. So here's my Winter Blossom. Can I have my Winter Blossom, please? Oh, yeah, Greek Fire there. Not... Okay, so there's its transformation. I think if I had more life coming into this, I would be a lot happier. Greek Fire again. I think I Berserk you, actually. Which makes you burst. Which makes me move back to here. That leaves me a Winter Bloom and a Berserk to deal with him next turn. Watch it be another... No, it's a Mauler. Okay, I can deal with that. That is a larger area now. Okay. It increases in size. Okie dokie. And we can no longer use its AoE against it. Okay, we are going to transform into winter again. We do... that. That gets us 1 defense. You do 4 damage. You move 3. I'm just trying to math in my head. So if I do arrow on you, that puts us up to 2 defense. This will get us enough to survive any of that. I can use my next crusade to get the hell out of that and winter bloom wherever I end up. So I crusade into here. I berserk you first. Which I don't think gets us a rage, unfortunately. And then I berserk you to get rid of you. You do 4 damage and apply a vulnerable to the entire map. Everything's going to get corrupted in there. That might have grown again. And he's going to spawn a red cap hunter. So we have the armor to protect against this. Why did it show it there? That was a very weird angle that it went to apply that. Okay. So we definitely want a worthy foe. We definitely want to ultimate strike while we're here. That gets rid of the other eye, so we're seeing the next stage of it. It is all about finding the pattern for us. Okay, what is your next one? Red Cap Hunter. Into Corrupt. Remove Bleed affects the entire map. I'm wondering why does it have Remove Bleed? And then you have the 4 damage and the vulnerable. We have defense. We do not have an easy way to deal with Bupkis over here. I think we can crusade back here. We do aimed shot on... Actually, we'll save our winter bloom. We do an aimed shot on you. Oh, but that turns the entire map corrupt. So we're going to just lose our left 2 cards regardless. We take you out. We move... You know what? I think we literally just get up next to it and try to just focus it down this next turn. We have the damage if we draw the cards. So here comes the 4 damage, and the red cap hunter is probably going to be right next to us. Yeah, I figured as much. At least it doesn't get a turn as soon as it shows up. Oh, it didn't corrupt the entire map. Nice. And yeah, we have lethal. Oh, finally. I don't know if we have to kill the other guys. So I'm going to use... Oh, either of these works. So you're down. Do we have to deal with the 2 guys it summoned? No, we don't. Okay. Yay! At last, the natural flow of things has been restored. The rivers now ran undisturbed, their course altered, their path forever changed, and yes, we cheesed the way through it because it was our first run. Yet all that remained was a wasteland, stripped bare by the rot and scarred by endless battles. This one feels like it needs a path drawer as well. It would take centuries to rebuild what was lost. Our history is their legacy. Okay. A Song of Seasons. Sorry, that's a whole different thing. I don't know why that comes into my brain for this. It's probably credits. Oh, tier 2 unlocked. New runestone. So we got Giant Fireball, Shockwave. Okay, so there's more options for us now. So starting out on easy was probably not a bad idea. 16 out of 25 battles won. Okay, so I'm guessing that's towards the next tier. Going rogue, or we can start with you. It looks like we're going to have a different character for this as well. Is there a compendium? There is not. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like we can just start going up as far as we want there. And we can just start dropping down on these tiers. I'm guessing these are going to be the different starting characters as well. We can look real quick. We are admittedly over 2 hours in, so we'll do Merciful again. Skip, I just want to see what he looks like. It is a different looking character. Hi. What the fuck are you flinging around? It is a chain with a hook on it. Cool. So we could just like run over here and just see what it looks like when he attacks. Hi, guy. How you doing? Also, create a temporary kick. Okay, so break and enter is interesting looking. We'll use it this turn just in case. So you're down. Let's move down there and see what kick is. A push. Okay. So yeah, this guy's kind of neat, but I do think 2 hours is a good length for a video on this. So we've done a full run. I did have to cheese by exit and re-entering fights. I do find it interesting that our deck stays the same, but the RNG for the boss did not. But overall, had fun with it. So keep gaming, have fun. Peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.